Now, this is breaking down the money. To get some money. We need some money. Where's the money? Where are we going to get this money from? I need money. Well, I told people a long time ago that creating a revenue, multiple revenue lines, is a way of getting paid. Saving your money to invest, real estate, or something online business structure has always been a good model. YouTube has been a good model to use because it's cost efficient. It doesn't cost you a lot to get started. If you have a phone or the internet, you can get started. So you don't have a lot of money to spend on like business expenses as far as locations and things of that nature. You can get started basically for nothing. So when the monetization started there, that was keen. It was very keen for everyone to get involved in that project. Flipping the houses is only good if the house is worth it. Look, a lot of people flip houses. It's a lucrative business if you know what you're doing. But if you think you're just gonna get in there, buy a house, I'm gonna just add a lamp and some paint and then it's just gonna sell, it doesn't work like that. And then next thing you know, you're stuck paying mortgages on a house, you know, that, or taxes and stuff. And you're like, wait a minute, I gotta pay every month. Like, yep, you're gonna have to pay until you can move the house. You gotta run. See, that's the thing about, you can get in a nice area and buy a nice house, but the property value drops. It depends on who's living next to you. And rappers move into your neighborhood, the whole value of your neighborhood drops. You didn't know that. No matter how many improvements you make to a house, you're only as good as the area that you're in. So if you're looking to flip houses, you have to look at things like school district. Start looking at magnet schools and looking at the areas around there and look for homes there, because that's what, you know, naturally that's what parents want. It's a good education for their children. So sending your kid to a magnet school, that's a necessity. What they call a blue chip school. Well, it depends on what your hustle is. Everybody's got to have a hustle. Do the hustle. Do the hustle. So do the hustle, baby. You got to make moves. Do the hustle. Find something that you want to do, that you're very passionate about, and do it. Man. Throat dry. Somebody gave me a package now. Throat dry package. I can't review until I watch it. I watched a couple of episodes of Luke Cage. I'm not a big fan of Luke Cage. The first season was okay. This second season starting off really slow. So the problem is it's not too much to it when you're talking about Luke Cage. Like, there's nothing really extravagant about Luke Cage. He's bland. But what I say, find something that you're passionate about and stick to it and get to work. And the reason I say that is for this reason. 90% of y'all, 90, is working at a job, if you do have a job, that you're never going to be the boss of. You're never going to run this company. You're never going to get any benefit from this company besides I know, I had an idiot man in front of me. He don't know when to get out there. Well, for me, it's different. But like I'm saying, 90% of y'all are not working at a job you're never going to be the boss of. So you might as well have a hustle some on the side. Hustle don't have to mean illegal. You know, and I would not, if I have a good job, I'm not going to risk my benefits. That's the only thing about employment that's worthy, is you got a job with good benefits. Health, dental, life insurance for your kids, if you have a family. And it's okay to have that, but you need something to be working for you, making money while you're not around. So if you get money, things like stocks and certain things, that's cool. You might have some online you can do. Sell your DVDs, build your own websites, sell your own products. Do whatever you can to get revenue. Online streaming, huge. My buddy, he cut people's hair. He's got like a barbershop that he opens up in his basement. So whenever the barbershop is closed at like 6 or 7 o'clock at night, he get off work and he be like, look, people still need haircuts. Come to my basement. You know what I'm saying? I'll hook you up. So he basically cutting hair in his basement, making an extra $100. You know? Extra $100 a day. So can't go wrong there. Yeah. No, that is Maryland. Gosh. You ever like driven someplace you haven't seen in a long time? And when you look, everything looks so small. You're like, wow, this how big this thing really is. Like, man, that's been a minute, Joe. But I always told you though, like the oil prices and things of that nature, I always told you about those prices. And the reason I told you about those prices was simple. This is why I always told people about prices. You always know when the gas is going to go up. You always know when people ain't going to show up. You always know. The gas is always going to rise. Even though there's been no tax, no change on the oil, no BP oil expenditures for them to clean up an oil spill anywhere. Why are they raising the prices? They ain't got no reason to raise the prices. But they're choosing to do so. They're choosing to make your life a living hell. Because they know this is the time you travel. No matter how much you complain, no matter how much you kick and scream, your kids are home for the summer and everybody ready to get it on. Everybody's ready to get it on. People are home for the summer and they got to get on vacation. Kids are screaming. The wife's like, that's it. We got to go somewhere. It's time to get on the road. Got to go visit dad. Got to go visit grandma. And they going to raise that gas price and tax. Then they'll say, well, we're going to leave it. We're going to bring the gas prices down some. But it's still going to be high. It can make it look better for you. Anything will make it look better for you. Because you'll be like, thank you. See, that's what they do. They raise it so high, then when they raise it lower, you be thank you. Realizing that you're still getting robbed. Anyways, a lot of people tell you going green is the way to go if you invest in stocks. They're like, well, we invest in stocks. What company should we be investing in? If you want to look for companies to invest in, everybody's saying going green is, look for companies that's going green. I disagree with that philosophy. Everybody's doing that. It's the trend. Well, they are green. No. Look for the companies that's not going green. Look for the companies that can't go green. It's like, we don't care about going green. F green. Those are the companies you stick with. Those are the companies you look to try to get a piece of. Because if they don't have to go green and they're still profitable, that's where you want to be. Tech is a good way to get fast money. But your tech has to be something that can't be duplicated. A lot of tech is duplicatable. My friend, he has a learning app, an educational learning app. It's fun. A lot of people download this app. Had a lot of revenue, had a lot of incoming traffic. It's just that when you don't have somebody to buy in, like a big major company like Apple and all these companies, you run into a bigger scenario problem. And the bigger problem is find out what this truck gonna do. The bigger problem is you're gonna be spending money out of pocket more than you're making it. So you're not gonna be making any money. You're gonna be making hits, but the money's not gonna come to down the line. But that time, somebody is making a copy of your thing right now. Somebody from Japan is making a copy of your game and your app, your technology, and they're using it. So he had an educational app. It got duplicated, and it was just like another app. So why did they have to buy his? So he has a project that works, but he can't make any money off of it. It's a sad thing, sad part of business. You got to make sure it's something that's patentable. So get creative out there.